One, two, one, two, three.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Jean. I hope you guys are all having a spectacular day. It's happening. It is happening. Tomorrow, 3 p.m., Ripley Greer. I am going to my first in-person audition since the shutdown. Actually, my first in-person audition since, I want to say January 2020. So, wild. So I figured because this is like a big moment for me, just going back and experiencing what it's going to be like, I figured I'd vlog it just to see and show you guys like what it's like to go back in and see what's going on. So I'm going to read to you the email that I got. But before I go into that, please don't forget to subscribe because it really supports my channel. So kind of out of the blue, out of nowhere, my agent messaged me. I'll give you like a time frame by time frame. So at 5:30, I get an email from my agent that reads, "You have been invited to a dance call." So it is a dance call, in quotations, in person for the Pretty Woman tour. So I just find all of it really interesting. So it's a in-person invited call. It's at Ripley Greer on 38th Street, so the newer Ripley Greer. And it says, "Please note that there will be a COVID-19 compliance officer on site. Please let us know if your client is fully vaccinated. If so, they should bring proof of vaccination to the audition. If not, they should bring a negative rapid test dated the day of the audition, or a negative PCR test from 3 days prior to the audition. They should wear a mask at all times except during the audition. The sessions will be taped for internal purposes, I guess, for casting." So I'm vaccinated, so I should be fine. But it's very interesting that they're requiring you to get a negative rapid COVID test or a PCR test. Because if I'm not mistaken, and maybe I'm wrong, but unless you're symptomatic or you've been exposed, I don't think that they're free anymore. I don't think that you can... I mean, maybe you can go to urgent care, but that means you have to like go out of your way to go get COVID tested if you're not vaccinated. Interesting. No, I have no opinion on it. I just think it's interesting to be able to even be able to audition. 3 p.m. invited dance call. Jerry Mitchell, Will Van Dyke, Craig Burns casting. So it says we're going to be dancing in character heels, form-fitting clothes. Oh goodness, a 16-bar pop rock song. Bring the two sides. If you're a soprano, you can prepare a soprano song. Bring your book. Oh my god, I gotta get my book out. Bring your book. Oh, bring a headshot and resume. Dang, y'all, this is crazy. It's like nothing's happened. Yeah, wild. I can't believe that this is tomorrow. I'd be interested to know why I found out at 5:30, but you know, we'll see. Pretty Woman tour. So if you haven't seen my video where I talk about national tours, you can go ahead and watch that video. I talk about the types of contracts. So for this, just because I'm sharing it all with you, so this is an AEA, so an equity tour, a CETA category 2, where the minimum is $930. I bet you can negotiate more if you are an understudy or, you know, all that kind of stuff. And Jerry Mitchell is the director choreographer. And this goes out. This goes out soon. Rehearsal September 2nd. And October 9th is performance. So they're trying to cast it. It's July. So I bet you, I don't know if this will be it. I don't know if there'll be another call. I haven't sent in a video, so this is my first time going in. So it's going to be very interesting to see the whole situation. But I have to literally pack my bag for an equity audition. I literally have to pack my bag for an audition. This is crazy, y'all. Okay, so I keep all my stuff down here. Oh my god. There she is, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Like, is Reproductions even open? I think Reproductions, so Reproductions was the headshot company that everybody printed their headshots with. I think that they closed. Like, they didn't make it through the pandemic. So, here's my resume. Here's my headshot. At least my hair is the same. This all looks pretty good. Yeah, I can get on with that. Great, so I don't really have to do any of that. This is my book. I literally haven't opened this in like This is my book. I literally haven't opened it in 2 years. I've got my go-to songs, contemporary musical theater, legit, classic, Broadway, pop, rock, and contemporary composers. I think I know what I'm gonna sing. Do I have the sheet music is the question. God, I haven't, oh my God, this is nuts. Comment down below, anybody been to an in-person audition yet? Because I sure haven't. I sure have not. I sure have not. Yeah, I'll probably just sing this. Yeah, that works. I have to print out the sides. I have to pick out an outfit. Guys, what do I even wear? I think I might, like, do I wear a cute set? Do I wear, I think I'm gonna wear the dress, the Hollera dress. If you haven't seen my Hollera haul, go check that out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wear this purpley dress because I love that it's all in one and it stands out. Bam. I gotta climb up to get my dance shoes. Can you tell how much I've been taking class? Here. Oh, God. Okay, so we're at the Ripley. So I might bring my boots just in case. And a pair of tan ones that are not rubbered, because I think I'm gonna be okay. I don't want the rubber, I want these ones. These are the Teresa? The Teresa. How's everyone feeling? I've been hating the self-tape auditions. So I'm interested to see how I feel when I do this. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna feel crappy because I haven't been auditioning, or if it's gonna feel like so great to be back. So luckily it's later in the day, which is great, so I can like prepare. Okay, so we've got shoes, outfit, book. I'll probably do a vocal warm-up before I go, but I think we'll sing after we dance, which is always better for me. I always do much better when I have danced first. Yeah, it's for Pretty Woman. I mean, I've auditioned for Jerry Mitchell before, for Kiki Boots, and for something else. So he runs a fun audition. I haven't seen the show, so I've seen like videos on YouTube, but I haven't seen the show. Wild, y'all. We're coming back. Crazy. So I think I'm gonna just pack this bag and then I'll check with you guys in the morning. I'll take you through the whole thing. I obviously can't take you into the audition room, but I'm gonna vlog the whole thing because I think it's cool and like, you know, an archival coming back from pandemic when your industry shut down. So if you have any questions about anything so far, drop a comment. Anything, if you want me to go through, like make a video about my book, my audition book, leave a comment below. I can totally do that. I will see you guys in the morning. It's 1:11. My audition's at 3. I'm in my cute Hollera dress. I had to print out some sides, so I just go through and I highlight it and I read the scene. I'm just gonna go ahead and practice these in case they want us to do that. And I had to pick a song to sing, and so I'm gonna do a vocal warm-up and then probably leave here around 2 so that I can get there and like warm up because so yeah, I'm gonna do a vocal warm-up and then I'll leave around 2 to head down, and we'll see how it goes. Hello, I changed my outfit like 6 times because I just can't figure out what to wear, but I'm going with this. So I got these cute little shorts. I'm gonna wear my black boots so that I've got support. I've got sneakers. I've learned my lesson. Always bring sneakers because you just never know if they're gonna do a sneaker combo. And you see the back of it? That's the back. Because they're like, you know, they're like escorts. So I want it to be like cute, different, sassy, showing off my back a little bit, my abbies. Because the outfit, we're just gonna go with it. We're going with it. Okay, so we're gonna go. I'm giving you a play-by-play. I'm like nervous. And I'm never nervous really for auditions. I think it's just, I don't think it's nervous about booking anything. I think I'll put a red lip on. I think it's just nervous, like I don't want to get injured. It's my first like in-person appointment. I want to know that I'm as good as I was. You know, there's just like 10,000 thoughts going through my head. But we're gonna go, we're gonna do it. There's no expectation. I'm taking this as a hashtag class, hashtag first audition back. That's how it's gonna go. So let's go. We're going to Ripley on 38th Street. I'm leaving now so that I have some time to warm up. So I'll show you the warm-up room when we get there. Stopped into CVS because I'm trying a new hair situation for auditions. I like having it down, but not in my face. So I'm gonna get a headband and see how that goes. I'll give you an update on if it works or not. Okay, heading up to Ripley. Remember how I told you that for the audition, you either had to show proof of vaccination or get COVID tested before the audition? So either a PCR or a rapid test before the audition. Come down to 34th, 35th, and 8th. And you could literally get COVID tested from a van. You're welcome. We have friends and subscribers that are not local to NYC. Basically on 8th Avenue is where all the actors live, because you've got your 3 main audition centers. Back there on 35th, you have Pearl, which I think is called something else now. Someone else bought it and it's called something else. You've got Ripley, the original Ripley, which is right there. And then you've got the new Ripley on 38th Street, which is what I'm going to. Also that's new, you've got Open Jar, which is on 48th, and then you've got other Ripley uptown. But yeah, this is like the main area where you'd normally see hundreds of dancers, and you couldn't walk a block without seeing somebody that you know. Okay, we signed in and it's still as disorganized as ever. Lines and crowding. The sign-in sheet did have pronouns, so you put your pronouns down. But yeah, LOL. And cut from your first call back. But we went in with no expectations, so that's all that matters. Yeah, I mean, for a first combo back, it was really simple and like groovy. But there was like a lunge, almost like the end of America and West Side Story at the very end, and Mama couldn't get down. She fell right on her ass both times and owned it and rolled out of it. But I tell this to my students all the time. Auditioning is a practice. It's humbling and it's a practice, and you cannot expect to be where you were 16 months ago. You can't. There's no way. You just can't compare. Even if you're taking class, there's a heightened sense of being in the room that's like an added pressure that you can't replicate unless you're auditioning. So we're just getting back in it. I'm not expecting anything. I'm not worried about booking anything. We're just trying to get back in the room. And I will say it felt great to dance. It felt great to dance. Jerry Mitchell was there. So sweet, so nice. They taught it well. We kept masks on while we learned it, and then you could take it off if you felt comfortable to perform. Yeah, overall, a decently good first audition in-person experience. I'll debrief more when I get home. Hello, I am back in my apartment. We survived our first in-person audition. So, not gonna lie, it's like nothing has changed. You know, tons of girls, normally run in the room. We had a drummer, an accompanist, like in terms of like the only thing that was different really was like we had masks, and then we could take the masks off when we did our 4 at a time. But I'll just give you a play-by-play real quick. So I got that email last night for the call today. So like, thank God I happened to not have anything to do. As did other people. I asked some other people like, hey, when did you get this appointment? They were like last night or like the afternoon. So super last minute. I did check, because we had to prepare sides. In that Dropbox folder, there was a choreography video. It was the same combo. So I would suggest if you get any sort of material, maybe take 10 minutes and learn it. I didn't, because I had other things to do last night. So not that it would have made a difference. Like I learned pretty fast. But if you're somebody that does well by, you know, learning before you go in, I would definitely recommend doing that just so you're prepared. So you get there, and we walk into the one holding room. Now, I can't fault them because these holding rooms are tiny, but so we walk in and there's people everywhere, and you had to fill out, I don't know if you saw the video, you had to fill out the form about COVID symptoms, and then you had to show proof of vaccination. And then it was not like everything was the same. Everyone was sitting out in the hallway. They did have 2 holding rooms, but it wasn't quote unquote organized. Nobody was 6 feet apart. It was just the same, but you had to fill out a form saying that you haven't been exposed to COVID. And then they took everybody in. And normally, for an invited call, and you're called at 3 o'clock, you would all just go in. But I would go to argue that there were at least 100 girls there, which is crazy for an invited call. So there were at least 100 girls there, and they separated us into 3 groups. I was in the first group, and then when the second group in, they were like, yeah, there's one more group to go. And they brought us in by first name. So if your first name was A through I or A through I, you went in the first group, which was a lot of girls. So I don't know. It was just interesting the way it was run. And I don't fault them because everybody's trying to get back to new protocol, old protocol. I don't know. Who knows? In terms of safety though, I felt safe. I felt fine because I knew that everybody was vaccinated. So it wasn't a matter of that. It was just a matter of some form of organization. I don't know. Learning it and in the room was great. Listen, I thrive in the room. I would rather an in-person audition and then having to self-tape and watch myself 1,000 times. You do it once and that's it. And we did it twice and I fell out of the bottom ending pose both times. Whatever, it's just what it is. I didn't go in expecting to stay either. I just wanted it. My goals for this audition were to be in the room, and luckily it was with Telsey and Jerry Mitchell was there. So that's great. And it was to not get injured, because I'm not trying to ruin my body for myself. So, we did check mark on both. We got back in the room. We're in the room. And I'll say this, I said it in the last clip, but auditioning is its own beast, and when you are out of practice, you are out of practice. So we can't be hard on ourselves and try to expect to be where we were, even if you're taking dance class. I should be taking more dance class, and for the dancers that have been taking dance class this whole time, yeah, you're probably well trained and the stamina is there, but auditioning is different. Auditioning is different. There's a heightened sense of it. You're learning things fast. You're putting your all in. So it was interesting. It was same but different. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything that I talked about in this video, let me know as things progress and as we continue to audition. I'm going to keep vlogging because I feel like you guys find it useful and helpful, and for people in college, if it's useful and helpful. For people who don't live in New York, if it's useful and helpful. Also, tons of stuff is changing. Check out my video about the announcement that Actors Equity made. Literally anybody can join the union now. So I'm going to be very interested to see what's going on with that. I will keep you updated with what is going on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, before you go, don't forget to subscribe. The boys are fighting over that. Please don't forget to subscribe because it really supports my channel. Leave a comment below for any kind of videos you want me to film, and I will see you guys in the next video.